Do you want to know what a $7,000 week looks like for a window cleaning business and where all the business came from in the first place? I'm about to break all of that down right now. We're in week 2 of the June challenge of 25K in 20 days of work. And we're coming in hot from last week with over $7,000 that we made between the two of us in one truck. We're cleaning windows, pressure washing, and doing a little bit of gutter cleaning as well. So stay tuned and we'll break down where each customer comes from and how much money we're getting from each marketing source. So what do Angie's List, Facebook, and Google all have in common? Well, we got work from each one of them lined up, and one of them is paying us more than $600 to get their windows cleaned. Today is the 6th day of our June challenge to 25K in 20 days. First job of the day is for outside window cleaning only. We'll be charging our trip minimum for $169. We've been cleaning his windows for several years. He found us through Angie's List back in the day when it was actually Home Advisors. Second job of the day here, clogged gutters up there. We're gonna go ahead and clean that out. This house is gonna be $249. Third job of the day here, we're gonna clean some gutters. They actually found us through Google as well. I'm pretty sure it was from that map pack. We've got over 200 reviews, so that really helps. So what's in your gutters? We just found this little leveler up, blocking up this gutter. It got really muddy and we plucked this out and the water came through. Final job of the day here, inside and outside windows, $607. They actually said they found us through Facebook, which means they probably got us because of a Facebook page from the business that we bought last year. While I was cleaning the interior windows, I was able to, in fact, confirm with this customer that they had used the service that we bought, then saw a post on Facebook on this account that we got when we bought their business. That's why she booked the appointment. Always try to use every channel you can to communicate with customers as many times as you can, because you never know what's the one thing that will make them finally pull the trigger. Also, make sure you verify where each lead came from. With that said, today's total is $1,341, bringing us to the total 1/3 of our goal so far, $8,560. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel so that you can follow the journey and see where every lead comes from. Day number 7 of our June challenge. First job of the day here, we're filling up the water tank and we're going to be doing some pressure washing on this deck in the back. We're actually cleaning this up for a business partner that we do a lot of work for who installs pools, and we clean up the dirty work after they're finished.
Total charge for this job turned out to be $499.
Second job of the day, we're doing another pool deck for the same company. Goof off for the win for paint. We put it directly onto a rag and we smear it on there, and that's what makes us able to get these little details without overspraying and destroying all the paint that we want to keep there. It'll sit on there for a little while and break it down. Then we get the pressure washer out and rinse everything off.
Total charge for this one was $549.
Final house of the day, we're going to be clearing out the drains underground with the jetter.
This one was for $200. She actually saw our truck the other day. That brings our total for the day to $1,348.
Day 8 of the June challenge of 25K. We've got a little bit of rain here. I've never worn one of these ponchos before. I'm just doing it for the video, but what do you guys think? Does it look good? We're doing a house wash here. We're going to clean the driveway and we're going to wash the windows inside and out and then move on to the next one. Second job of the day here, we're going to wash some windows and we're going to do a little bit of pressure washing in the back. Both of the customers today found us through Google, and they both said that they went with us because of our 5-star reviews. Reputation is huge in the home service industry. Recent studies show that now people trust Google reviews more than they do their own friends. Make sure you're always getting reviews. We've got over 200 and we're not stopping anytime soon. I actually use Jobber's marketing suite, and it has automated follow-ups so that it asks for reviews from every customer, and it works really well. And having all those reviews definitely helps win the bigger jobs with bigger prices. That social proof is everything. And that second job was $536, making today's total $1,986. Right now, our total for the month so far is $11,894. I'm just a little bit curious. Before we get a little deeper into the weeds, I've got a question for you. What's the most revenue that you've done in 1 week? And what is the most that you've done in 1 day? I'm really curious where you guys are all at. Maybe some of you are further ahead than me. That's cool. If you're not as far as me, that's cool too. Maybe you'll catch up pretty soon. Day number 9 of the June challenge of 25K, and we've got a little bit of rain. Not a whole lot, but we did have one customer already insist that they reschedule. So we've got 2 jobs lined up. We'll see if we can get to them. Don't know if the storm is going to get worse or better. It's been kind of crazy this season, so let's see what happens. It definitely stopped raining, and we're going to be able to clean these windows inside and outside. We're not going to worry about the sills or the screens. We're just going to clean the glass. Customer also just asked if we'll clean the gutters, so of course we will.
This job came out to $434. Apparently, she found us on Nextdoor, where we have, quote, raving reviews, Can't complain about that. And by the way, we don't do any paid ads on Nextdoor. It's created for organic reach, and so that's how we use it.
Second house of the day here. We're just cleaning their exterior windows. We should be done in no time.
This job was quarterly window cleaning for $224. We've been doing work for them for years. They initially found us through a postcard that we did, and thankfully we've done thousands of dollars of work for them. Total for our day was $658. Total for the month, $12,552.
Day 10 of our June challenge to 25K. It's been a whirlwind of a week and we're still moving quick. We just got this house. They added on some pressure washing of this front patio. They've got some fluorescence from the pots, as you can see. And then we're also going to be clearing out those zebra stripes up there. It's a lot of work that we just added on. We only came for the windows.
He had seen us in the neighborhood a couple weeks ago and went ahead and booked a window cleaning appointment. But then when we showed up, he asked if we could also do some pressure washing and get rid of zebra stripes. And I was a sucker and said yes for extra money. I was pretty happy that job came out to $695, but that put us way behind schedule. Went ahead and alerted the other appointments of the day that we were definitely going to be late. Got to the next job about an hour and a half behind schedule. Thankfully, it wasn't too bad. Just had to rinse off a clean pool deck. They just finished building it, and they always just want to make sure it looks really great for their clients. We definitely approve, and this came out to $349.
Last job of the day here, just cleaning the windows inside and out.
We've been cleaning these windows for a few years. She was referred from a friend. Total here was $295. Yeah, so I was definitely wrong about that being the last job. We were scheduled to clean gutters at one more house, but I figured that we would reschedule for the next week because we were so far behind schedule. Turns out the guy really needed his gutters cleaned today, so I went ahead and dropped off my help, and I went on to do another hour or two of work.
All right, final job of the day here, just gutter cleaning. We're gonna make it quick.
I was wrong again. This was not a quick job at all. Got up on the roof and cleared the gutters really quickly, but then one drain was severely impacted and had to be flushed out. Thankfully, I had my pressure washer and a jetter with me, so I was able to clear them out. Because I had to snake the drain, the total came out to $319, making today's total $1,658.
This week was jam-packed with 5 full work days, and here's what the numbers told me. The biggest winner of the week was referral partners. I made over $1,600 just by taking great care of other people's clients and making sure people were happy with the service they were getting, enough to go and tell their friends. Google was still slow and steady, bringing in another $884 with a little bit of extra help from Facebook and Nextdoor, and even a postcard that I sent 4 years ago. Oh, and just being visible, having a truck and uniforms that were branded, added another $895 in work from people who saw us and flagged us down while we were working. The moral of the story is to show up and be consistent. Sometimes showing up is the primary thing that sets you apart from your competitors. When you're on time and you communicate, if you are running a little bit late, they'll understand if you let them know in advance. But when you're trustworthy and reliable, they're going to let their friends know and they're going to come back to you again and again. That's how you turn that $200 job into $2,000 over the next 5 years. Anyway, subscribe to the channel to follow the adventure. We're at $14,210 right now, and we're hoping to get to $25,000 in the next 10 days of work.